Welcome to qnawire.
Here we have a piecewise function, and we want to find some function values and then sketch the graph. So let's find f of -3. -3 falls into this domain, x is less than or equal to -1. So we have -3 plus 1, and that would be -2. Let's find f of 0. 0 falls into this domain, x is greater than -1, so we would have 0 squared, and that would be 0. And now let's find f of 2. 2 also falls into the second domain, so we would have 2 squared, and that would be 4. Okay, now let's think about how we would draw the graph in general. So what I like to do is first visualize what I'm expecting to see. So the first piece would be a piece of a line, and that would be the line y equals x plus 1, so it would have a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of 1. And the second piece would be a piece of a parabola, y equals x squared. So we can picture that parabola opening up and having a vertex at 0, 0. Now I want to find the end point of each piece. I notice that the pieces both end at -1. So if x is -1, for the first piece, we would get a y coordinate of 0. So that's where that piece ends. And we already know another point on that piece would be -3, -2 from the work we did earlier. So we could draw a point at -1, 0. That's the point where the line ends. The piece of the line ends. And then we could draw the point -3, -2. So we start at the end point and we go through the other point and keep going. Now for the piece of a parabola. We know it's going to end at -1. If you square -1, you get +1. Now that's not actually going to be a point on the parabola because it says just greater than -1. It doesn't say equal to. So we're going to make this an open circle. Open circle at -1, 1. And then we already know that it's going to go through 0, 0, and 2, 4. So we can plot those points. So remember, it's going to look like a parabola. Start at the open circle, go through those points, and then draw that parabola.